sleepy. Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time you see my face, if you still don't know how to pronounce my name, my first name is Xenia Lydia. Xenia Lydia. This feels so weird. It's been a really long time since I uploaded a video that wasn't like a vlog. Why? Well, one, I didn't have the motivation to. Two,
3 hours later.
There's only one. But what great way to get motivation than to just do it. I mean, there's nothing to it but to do it. Nothing to it but to do it.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
All right, I want to hear you feel it, though.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Give it to me one more time.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Now, rock
Ain't
with
nothing
it. Back
to it
yourself.
but to do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Slow it down.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Oh!
So here I am doing it. I had this idea stuck in my head for a while now, so I thought, you know what? Let's make it come out of my head. Let's make this a reality, because my head is a beautiful place. So if it's beautiful in there, it has to be beautiful out there. I'm fucking weird. So what you may be asking is, what is in that beautiful head of yours? And yeah, well, I decided to call it Start the Conversation. Hashtag Start the Conversation. And my goal is to start conversations about things that aren't normally talked about because they're uncomfortable. But I think it's important to talk about uncomfortable topics, because if we don't talk about them, then they're never going to be discussed, obviously. And here's the problem with that. They're never discussed. They will never be changed. And I don't know about you, but I am done settling. And I think that we should just stop taking things just because there's no other option. We can make our own options. Let's encourage dialogue, people. Boom! So today's conversation is going to be about religion. I thought in this video I talk about my personal experience with religion and my relationship with religion. The point of this conversation is to create a safe place where people can say their opinions without attacking each other, because there's no wrong relationship with religion. Personally, I am not religious. Oh my god. Before you attack me, I think I'm more of a spiritual person rather than a religious person, and I have my reasons, and I'm going to share them with you. I believe in God. I am not an atheist, and there's nothing wrong with being an atheist, but I am not an atheist. I do believe in God. I think God is more of a personal thing. I think everyone has their own God. To me, God is maternal. God is loving, welcoming, warmth. So that's why God to me is a she. It took me a long time to realize that God and Jesus are two different people. Jesus is a being and God is not a being. I like to refer to God as the universe because it's more tangible to me and it connects better in my brain, and that's okay. I don't think there is one ideal God, because there's no one ideal person. Everyone is different, so I feel like whoever God is to you is based on your relationship with God. And to me, my relationship with the universe is that the universe is sort of like a mother figure. I just feel like the universe is a she, considering the universe gave us life. So it just makes sense to me. So here's where things get fuzzy with me and religion. The Bible. The Bible. I actually own a Bible. It's somewhere in one of these bins. It's like a teenage girl Bible, so it can be more relatable and schnitz. It's not relatable to me. It might be relatable to some other people, but not to me. I did read half of it. Like, I went deep into the Bible, and it didn't click for me. It didn't make an impact on me. And not to say that that's wrong, but that was just my experience. The Bible to me seems like a book of rules and regulations on how to live your life, and that seems very restricting to me because the book was written in a time period that's not like now at all. The Bible supports this white heterosexual patriarchy, which is why people use the Bible as like an advocate for why they're racist or sexist or homophobic. For example, Jesus is white. No, he ain't. A girl named Crystal Valentine, I believe, wrote a poem. I think it's called Jesus is Not White, Jesus is White, something like that. I will leave the link down below. If I find it, it's really good. It touches on the subject. It's amazing, okay? Okay. Things like God made Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve, is the reason why the Bible just doesn't click for me. It doesn't match up to the times now. The whole Adam and Eve, Adam and Steve thing, this is where I'm like, that doesn't even make sense, at least to me, because gender is a social construct. I don't believe the universe or God made gender. I believe he made two people for them to produce, but I don't think he said, okay, that's the only way you could live your life, because that's not fair. I don't think my God doesn't cut out a whole group of people, because I feel like the Bible just doesn't include so many people, and then it encourages stigma for many people as well. If you don't know what social construct means, it means that society created it. Society created labels like straight, gay, bisexual, pansexual, female, male, pink is for girls, blue is for boys. We made that. I don't think God made that. I don't think that's what her intentions were or are. So that whole Adam and Eve, Adam and Steve thing seems very invalid to me. I know when I bring up the topic of religion and my own self-doubts and my own arguments towards it, I am met with attacks like, oh, you can't say that, that's not right, blah blah blah, you're not gonna go to heaven. And I just don't think that's fair. I think everyone's opinion should be heard, even the opinions you don't like, because in that way you could figure out why a person thinks that way. Knowledge is everywhere, and simply talking to someone could shine a light on topics you didn't know about. My experiences with religion aren't positive, but I don't deem religion as negative. I know there's a lot of religious people who are beautiful people, and I know there are a lot of non-religious people who are beautiful people. I don't think your connection to religion has anything to do with your morals, and I don't think it makes you any less valid. I know I've had negative responses about my sexuality in regards to religious people, and I guess that turned me away for a while, and I definitely feel very constricted when it comes to religious practices. I feel like they're very binding, and I don't want to disrespect people who take it serious, like really serious, and they live by it, because I definitely don't. I'm still trying to figure out what things I believe in and what things I don't. So far, this is what I came up with, and I think that's okay, because you never stop growing, you know? Every day you're learning new things about yourself, and that is totally fine, and religion is definitely a part of it. So if you don't know right now, that's fine. You're not obligated to know. You could go your whole life without actually labeling yourself, because that's one of the things that suck about us humans, is that we have to categorize things because we have to know everything. But I think sometimes it's okay to not know and just let it go. But a lot of us have a hard time doing that, and I know it's easier said than done. So comment down below if you have any doubts about religion, or if you don't, comment down below what religious practices do you follow and what don't you follow. Yeah, that was a good one, Xenia. Like this video if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see my face again. Also, let me know if you want me to do more videos like this. So each one of these videos, I'm going to do a challenge. I challenge you guys to go on Instagram or on Twitter or on Tumblr. I have mine linked down below. and write on what things you do believe in and what things you don't. I want you to challenge yourself and really think about what you do and don't, because sometimes you don't even know yourself until you sit down quietly and you're like, what the hell? Do that and hashtag start the conversation, and hopefully we can have a good one. I will see you guys in my next video. Until next time, stay absolutely beautiful.
I'm trying to put you on the